In this video, I'm gonna go ahead and cover some social media apps that you could download for your Apple Watch that will allow you to actually browse your popular social media platforms on your wrist. So like Facebook, Instagram, and all that good stuff. We're gonna go ahead and cover all that in today's video, as well as give you a brief overview of that app. So just like being able to send or receive messages on your Apple Watch, as well as making calls, having some of these applications on your wrist, it's really convenient, especially if you have the LTE Apple Watch. Being able to check on social media in case of an event or notifications you may be receiving, it's an excellent way to always be in touch with friends and family. So with that said, let's go ahead and start off with the most popular one, and that is Facebook. Now, unfortunately, Facebook does not have an official app, but this app over here, it's called WristWeb. Kind of a tongue twister, but it's a client for Facebook. So when you first launch the app, once you log in fully using your iPhone, the UI is really basic. Here you can search with the globe, which basically will indicate your groups that you're in. And when you tap on a post, if there's an image attached to it, you can still view it. And if you ever come in contact with a video, you can play it. And surprisingly, it loads pretty quick. You can interact with posts, view images, and then if you go down, you could hit like. You just cannot like react with an emoji, unfortunately. But you can still add a comment if you want to by either using dictation, scribbles, or an emoji. And down here, you can also download FlickType, which is a third-party app. These two apparently communicate with each other, and when you have this app installed, you actually do have a full keyboard to reply or add a comment. The timeline just continues loading and loading, so it seems like it's endless. So you could probably go as far as yesterday if you want to. But that's the quick overview of wristwear. Now for an Instagram client, check out Lens. It's free to download, but there is a pro version you could get. Right now I just have the free version. So let me just go ahead and give you the quick rundown of what you're able to do with the free version. So if you tap home, it will load your time feed, and you can also interact with posts too. So you could do the common things like, if you click on it, if it's more than one photo, you could quickly swipe. Pretty cool, clear resolution as well. Then when you hit done, you can also comment on these posts, but this requires the pro feature, as you saw. Now, the cool thing I like about this app is they actually allow you to select how much you want to pay to unlock the pro feature. So it's nice they gave us these three options, but I still would have preferred $1. But yeah, surprisingly, everything loads really quick on this app. Then if it's a video post, you could also watch it here on the screen. It'll show you the loading percentage right down here. So you can actually tap play, and look at that. Looks really nice. So yeah, if you're looking for a Instagram client, definitely do check out Lens. And if you buy the pro version, you can also look at the stories too, but you can also see your activities. And again, it's endless. It will just continue loading. Messages require the pro version. Same goes for the profile. But that's Lens in a nutshell, and I'm actually quite surprised how quick this actually loads. You can actually view other people's profile as well. Now this Messenger app is official by Facebook. This is the only official social media application available on the Apple Watch, and works just as well, very similar to iMessage that our Apple Watch has. Now, to respect my friend's privacy, I'm not gonna show everything that you could do with it, but when you're replying to a group, a friend, you can reply with dictation, scribbles, emojis, and down below you have some pre-made ones as well. You may also load GIFs too, and some videos. Just the loading process does take a little bit longer than some previous apps I showed you. The only con to this app, it doesn't load past 10, so you can only reply to the 10 recent messages that you were in contact with. Now for Twitter, Chirp is probably possibly one of the best ones you could download. When you open it up, it's somewhat similar to like the Instagram one. Its layout's very similar when you open it. But when you go on home, it'll load up the timeline and gives you the option to like or retweet certain posts. And when you're viewing videos, it also loads that right here as well. You can also raise or lower the volume as well. And if you want to see the user's profile, you could just click on their profile picture, and you can also follow or unfollow as well as see their information right here. And if you want to comment on a tweet, you could just click on it. It'll actually give you more options down here where you can actually reply. But unfortunately, you gotta buy the pro version, which I'll have the prices right there. But for the basic stuff, I don't think you really need the pro version unless you're really active on Twitter. But you can also view your profile, so it's not really that limited, which is nice. Search, unfortunately, you have to unlock the pro. But I mean, that's pretty much Chirp in a nutshell. It's a good app, free to download. Purchase the pro version to unlock all its other features. Now this next app This is called DouWatch, and it's a client for TikTok. So if you are a TikTok user and you like to always watch these random videos to keep yourself entertained, then you're really gonna like this application. Now, I did notice that this app does have a horrible review rating. I think the reason could be because it doesn't log in. Like, you can't log in with your actual TikTok account, which is unfortunate. Hopefully in the near future, they might innovate something that will allow us to do this. Maybe it could be something in TikTok end that's preventing them from doing that in the first place, but hopefully this gets resolved. But what I do like about this app is that not only can you browse through random videos to help you pass the time in case you're bored, but you can also favorite some of these. And when you favorite them, you can actually go onto the phone and actually launch your phone app and view that favorite video right there on your phone. And it will actually take you to your TikTok account so you can follow that user if you want to. So if you're looking for this type of entertainment apps, if you're a TikTok user on this social media platform, you're gonna probably like to know about this app. Now, if you use WhatsApp, this is an excellent client for you. It's called WatchChat 2. It's really easy to connect and pair with your account, as it will generate like a QR code which you could pair with your WhatsApp. And the process honestly takes like less than 10 seconds. But once you have it connected, you can see all your chat groups right here. And this will be where I will have a chat group, but I don't use WhatsApp, so I really can't demonstrate this or share with you my experience, but this is the only application that actually supports WhatsApp. So if you are a WhatsApp user, you may be interested to check out this. Now, if you're a Reddit user, Nano is the application you want to check out. I'll consider Reddit to be a social media platform because you could view the community subreddits right here. You could upvote or downvote, and you can easily see what's hot and what's not. Images will also load, so you could click on the post to enlarge it, and you could also post a comment. But this one does require a pro version to be purchased to unlock that feature, but you can actually save it and view it on your iPhone. You may also check your inbox. And then there's also a lot of settings you could adjust. You could change the amount of comments you want to load. Max is 100, which I'm gonna leave it. And then down here, I'm actually surprised they have NS. Yeah, we're gonna enable that, you don't know, for science. But yeah, that's basically Nano in a nutshell. Now, if you're involved in a lot of groups, different servers in Discord, and you may like mini Discord. Now, before you purchase it, this is what you're able to do, and this is some of its limitations. So you can still go into your servers, see what was the recent post by either chats or voice. And if you're involved in larger groups, like fan content, everything is nicely categorized. Now, unfortunately, it does take a little bit longer sometimes to load. And some of these posts, like these images, you really can't let it pop up like in its separate windows so you can see more detail. And another thing I don't like about it so much is that you are unable to reply. You can only view previously posted posts. So it's limited in that area. But you can still check in your private messages and such with people that you previously contact with recently. It organizes all that nicely. But I mean, basically that's the quick overview of mini Discord. So check it out if this may be something you may be interested in. Now, maybe somebody might appreciate this app. Minitube is basically a YouTube community platform. It's not an official YouTube client like I'm going to show you right now. When you launch it, you can browse through popular videos, but it doesn't play them. When you click on one, for an example, yeah, you could like or dislike for some reason, even though you can't really view the video. But when you click on one, you can view the comment section of that video. So if you have some videos you want to keep an eye out, maybe a community video, you can actually search by video, channel, or playlist, find that video, and see what everybody's saying in the comments. But that's basically it. If you 3D press, you can post a comment by using dictation, scribbles, emojis, or even that flick type keyboard as we previously talked about. But if there's a video that you like, you can actually add it to your favorites or watch later list if you see something you want to watch later on your iPhone. You can also see your stats, your activities. So if somebody else replies, you could do that. And you can also see your watch later list right here. But that's basically a quick overview of Minitube. Now, those were those apps, and they're really great. But if you want a free version, which will give you full access to DMs, private messages, then you may be also interested to know about WebKit. On some Apple Watches, you are able to actually launch the entire web browser on the Apple Watch. So for Instagram, you can actually view stories. This is an excellent solution. Just there's a couple of steps you have to take. It's not as easy as just simply launching an app, because basically this is the mobile web browser on your wrist. This method works extremely well because there's no paywall. So there's no need to buy like a pro version or anything like that. If you want to find out exactly how you can set this up, you can go ahead and watch this video over here as I pretty much show you every single detail you need to know if you want to try that method. In case you don't want to download like an alternative app, then this video over here has a video that YouTube thinks that you will like. Feel free to watch either or. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Links to everything will be in the description down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And remember, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.